What's going on, guys? Random Videos Dude here, and as promised, I come with another commentary on League of Legends. Today we're going to be playing as Darius, the Hand of Noxus, I think. Pretty sure that's his title. Anyway, pretty good game here. I went positive with actually no deaths. I think the final score was 8-0. I'll probably just be talking to you guys about a few things while we go through. It's pretty funny, a friend was actually spectating me while this game was going on, and we all felt bad for this poor Trundle who's trying to jungle. I don't think anyone did a pull for him at blue, so that kind of screwed him up. And but yeah, I don't know, we felt bad for him for some reason. So Andy 6'9", 6'9", 6'9", however many 6 and 9s that you have there, I feel bad for you. I don't know why though. Anyway, continuing on, just like Ezreal, I also start Boots 3 pots. Right here, Kha'Zix was coming in, he was trying to kill me here. He almost got me actually, and I think I had to pop a health potion right here. Yeah, he was going balls to the wall on me, but he's gonna get his just desserts for playing so aggressive. I'll hint you that. Looks like he was going around the bush. I guess he was waiting for me to go back or something. Here, I guess he went and tried to gank, but kind of failed miserably. Anyway, so today is the 27th, I believe. So how is everyone's Christmas? I hope everyone had a great Christmas and got everything that they wanted. Unfortunately, I only got like clothes and a new desk, and it was actually a funny story behind this whole new desk thing. Is that you know, I knew I was getting a new one, and you know, so I spent the entire day, you know, Christmas Day, putting it together, and it ended up not even fitting my computer. Like, my computer would not fit on it in any place that I put it, and it was just pretty much a small desk in general. So we ended up giving that to my third youngest brother. I'm the oldest of 4, or second younger brother, I guess, because he's the third child, whatever. So yeah, I gave the desk to him, and he already got like a 3DS for Christmas, 2 games with that, accessories for it, just a whole bunch of crap. He pretty much got the most out of everyone, and now he's getting a new desk, but he needed one anyway, so it wasn't really too much of a drag. So yesterday we went out and bought a new one. It's a really nice big desk, definitely supports everything that I'm going to be using it for. It has a few cabinets, drawers, whatever. So yeah, I spent my entire day yesterday also building a desk. So basically the last 2 days I've kind of been a construction worker with computer desks, and I don't know if that's a good experience or just annoying, because it kind of made my hands hurt. Continuing on, so you know, now I have this brand new desk, and it's I think it's like all nice finished refurbished wood. It's nice and smooth, and still has like that new wood smell. So yeah, let me know what you guys got for Christmas, and if you enjoy your gifts, or if you don't enjoy your gifts, if you got mostly money and what you would spend that money on, or you know, you can keep that to yourself. It's totally up to you. This is actually a short game. It's only a 20-minute game, I believe. So I think LoL Recorder records a bit of the victory screen. It records all the way up until you press continue, I'm pretty sure. That's why the timer on the bottom is saying 1959, I think. Continue on. The Shaco, I think he actually plays it safe, and around this time Kha'Zix was typing in all chat, just getting really angry at him, and pretty much blaming his entire team for his failures. So it's pretty funny, because I think he's already mostly yeah, he only has 1 potion left, as do I. No, actually I still have 2 here. But yeah, soloing top isn't that bad when you have a jungler. You know, they provide good ganks for you, and you know what you're doing up top. As long as you hug your turret and play it safe, then you can definitely be ahead of the game. It's just like mid. Speaking of mid, I have some mid gameplay that's coming out. Probably right after I upload this, I'm going to be rendering that and then upload it. It is a defeat, so you know, I'm not just going to upload me doing good in games. You know, I'm going to show defeats. But it's really to stress the importance of teamwork in this game, because if you don't have good teamwork in League of Legends, then there's really no point of really playing. So I mean, I feel like I put my part into it, but you know, a bunch of other people didn't. And I could also use that as, I guess, kind of a guide for you guys to show how I like to play this character. I'm not gonna say who it is yet, but it will definitely be the next League of Legends game gameplay that's gonna be coming out. Right there, I got a nice grab on Kha'Zix. I think he dies right there, yeah. So that's what he gets for overextending. And once Darius hits level 4, I usually get that pull. I forgot the name of the skill, but that really comes in handy, especially if they're tower diving you, because you know, if you pull them in close enough, the tower's gonna focus them. Then I just popped my ignite on them. Easy kill, not bad at all. So Shaco here is probably terrified a bit. Pops his Jack-in-the-Box thing. So but yeah, there's a few characters in this game that I can and cannot play. It really all depends on playstyle, I guess. I'm really not sure what kind of character I like. I mean, I love burst damage characters. They're freaking awesome. So that might be why I like playing Darius, Ezreal, and you know, I'm not sure if you guys can or cannot guess. If you can guess who I'm gonna be showing you guys in the next video, then you know, feel free to put that in the comments. But you'll see in due time. So again, that grab really helps out with Darius, especially when you combine that. You just hit him with the grab, and then you can slow him with your W, I think, Q him. That already does a lot of damage. And if they're pretty much 2 bars down, you hit him with your ult, and that's it. It's pretty funny. I was looking up some videos on Darius pentakills, and when everyone in a team fight is pretty much low health, all he does is just keep popping his ult, and he looks like a monkey jumping up and down repeatedly. So right now I think we have them, yeah, we have them beat on farm by about 2k, 2.2k, 2.1k. And I'm still level 6 above both Kha'Zix and Shaco, which I should be, because I'm getting you know, most of the farm. So right here, I guess Shaco was trying to leech me, and Kha'Zix thought it would be, I don't know, a smart idea hiding in that bush, even though I clearly saw him. Which is why I'm not overextending getting those minions. I'd rather just let the minions take their course and play how they want to play. You know, do whatever they gotta do. We're also beating them on kills right now. Total team kills, it's 0-4. So already their team is not doing too well. So I'm pretty sure Kha'Zix was blaming Shaco for most of it, saying that he just wasn't doing anything, just pretty much standing there with his thumb up his ass. And let's see, Kha'Zix is already getting hit by the turret again. I'm not actually sure how this gameplay goes out, because this was actually done, I think, 3 days ago, two or 3 days ago I did this gameplay. Just that I've kind of been busy in the last 2 days. Let's see, we're at about 8 minutes right now. Really not too sure what we can go on about. There hasn't been much that's been happening this break, except I'm working tomorrow. And for those of you that do and don't know, I work at McDonald's. You know, it's pretty bad. It's a horrible job, but you know, money is money. And they're having this stupid party, I think tomorrow or something, because it's gonna die here. I'm pretty sure they're having this party tomorrow, I want to say, and or no, not tomorrow. The money's due tomorrow, but the party is Saturday, I think. So I think I'm working Saturday. So really, it's like they want you to work the entire day, and then you know, you gotta go home and shower real quick before the party ends and go down to like some church that they have this. And I'm pretty sure they had the party last year as well, but yeah, I didn't feel like going at all, just because I barely like the people there. There's a few people that I like at McDonald's, and those are the only people that really keep me there. Especially, you know, one friend that I actually helped get the job there, and you know, that's really the only reason we're staying right now, is because, you know, for the money, and that we only have a few people that we like, you know, that we wouldn't want their lives to be horrible if we left. But now that Christmas is over, I'm really getting a different interpretation on jobs right now. You know, like it was good and all, spending all that money on family members and everyone else. But you know, it's not even like I would save anymore. I love spending money, but I feel like I don't really want a job for now, or I just want a new job. Definitely don't want to work at McDonald's all my life, and it's not something you can make a career out of. So, you know, for anyone who's, say, 14 and just gets their working papers, I would definitely wait. And, you know, it might sound annoying coming from your parents that say, you know, oh, enjoy your childhood while it lasts, but, you know, they're right, because part of me sometimes just wishes, you know, I was still 13, 14, where I could just go out and hang with friends late at night and not have any care in the world. But, you know, now I got work, especially at the weekends, and I have it Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, so that's really the butt end of the weekend, and then all I have is Sunday left, and then I'm usually catching up on homework. So really, it's kind of a tense schedule right now, even though my manager, my previous manager, he did help with the schedule. You know, he definitely he was very lenient with what I was asking him. You know, I said, oh, I can only work 3 days. He said, yeah, no problem. So, you know, it wasn't too bad, but it really all depends on the job, depends on the person, just depends on the experience that you have. But yeah, definitely don't make a career out of McDonald's, and unless you're extremely desperate for money and you can't find anywhere else, I would say do not work at McDonald's. That's just all I can really say. So here Kha'Zix is jumping out of the bush yet again. He was in there for quite some time, still level 6, and he got like no farm. I'm still waiting in this right near my tower, because I wasn't sure if Shaco went back or he was just chilling. I'm not sure. Kha'Zix keeps making the mistake of going behind, and I'm not sure if he has like a ranged attack. That's why I always stood right here on the side of the tower, so that way, in case they are behind the bush and they're trying to shoot a ranged at me, you know, nothing hits. Yeah, Kha'Zix is this Kha'Zix. I really don't understand his logic, really. Yeah, again, gets pulled in. I think he dies again. I'm not sure. Maybe Shaco comes. Yeah, no, he dies. So yeah, really, this is like a strategic gameplay. You know, they are pushing the tower, but if I'm beating them on farm and beating them on kills, then what's the point, you know? So let's see. You know, League of Legends gameplays, I feel like they're kind of hard to commentate over, because if you don't really talk about your life and you just let people watch videos, then either it doesn't attract them or whatever, and you can't really talk about the entire gameplay, you know, the whole time, unless I was to go on to other people. But at that point, when you get into League of Legends team fights, commentators that do that just talk extremely fast, and sometimes I don't even know what they're saying. And yeah, that would definitely hurt my voice. I would not want to do that. Let's see, blue team's turret was destroyed. Yeah, we are beating them pretty much with everything right now. Farm kills and also tower kills. 1 second. Okay. So now Shaco pops his ult here. I really don't see the, you know, purpose of Shaco's ult, really, because it I'm not really sure. I mean, if you don't know how to use Shaco's ult, you're not, you know, entirely sure on how to use it, then there's really no point. Again, I don't know why Kha'Zix is doing this. So right now I can just tower dive him, and he is going to die. So really stupid plan by him, and going B right here is the most crucial part. And he got me so low, I felt so bad for him at this point. Right now I called Trundle up to help and just get some of the farm and just provide the turret some cover, but I don't think he does. I think he's just going after the golems. I'm not entirely sure what he does here. He might actually be going up, and I think after a while, Kha'Zix actually just has it, and they call in their Annie. If I can even click on her, whatever. They call in their Annie to go top. So really, Darius is just a very well-balanced character that I just love playing him. The attack damage on him is just insane. So right now, if you guys have been following with the build, the current build I have right now is the Brutalizer, Thorn's Blade, Ruby Crystal, and Boots of Speed. So the Brutalizer, yeah, it gives, you know, a lot of attack damage pretty early. It also gives that 10% cooldown reductions and armor penetration which is good. So you know, they're building armor to resist your attack damage. You know, you can just penetrate through that and still deal a considerable amount of damage to them. So again, Kha'Zix doesn't really understand how to tower dive. That's really the proper way of doing it, and luckily Trundle knows what he's doing, and he does help team fight when the time comes. So I was going to go back, but I decided, you know what, might as well just push this tower and we can get them with a 3-0 tower kill. Right after we get that, Annie might come top. I think she's going top in a bit, just to try to provide some pressure. As for kills, she is the only one right now with kills, so I'm guessing with her build right now, she still has 3 health pots, which I don't see why. She should have burned at least some of them. Does she die here? She doesn't, no. Oh, never mind, Twitch got her. The Twitch also did pretty good in this game too. But mainly it was Xin Zhao and myself that are pretty neck and neck with kills right now. I have no assists, which is unfortunate, but you know, because I do like to get assists just to show that I am a team player and that I don't like to steal everyone's kills. But you know, when you're Darius, it's kind of hard. My friend Fat Cat actually came up with a term that he calls the Darius syndrome, where you know, if there's a Darius on the team and he takes all the kills, no one else will have farm and your team will lose. But you know, our team definitely stuck together this round. You know, some mid coverage was provided, and I think the Zed. Who is Zed on? Zed is on our team. Yeah. So right now we're just trying to get the Shaco. Let's see. Trundle right now getting some farm as Kha'Zix is making his way back up, and I'm not actually sure how this goes down. I've honestly never even played Trundle, so I don't know how he's played. Looks like he just wrecked him pretty much. So Trundle might have some burst on him. I might actually want to give Trundle a try. I know Fat Cat wanted to, but I definitely want to give him a try. I might do some dual commentaries with Fat Cat. I don't think he really posts any YouTube videos, just once in a while, but yeah, I can easily do dual commentaries if you guys want to hear us, you know, play some League of Legends or whatever. He's a really funny guy. For those of you that do and do not know him. So Annie is now finally making her way top, and I guess she assumes to be killing us with her bare tibbers, but I'm not gonna fall for that too easily. So right now, hiding in the bush, there's not much she can do, because if, you know, both of us are in here, she's gonna be too intimidated anyway. And again, doing that strategic tower hugging maneuver, I guess you want to call it. And you know, a lot of people think it's a pussy way of you know, farming and doing whatever, but really tower hugging is the only thing you really can do when you're soloing a top. You know, if you're overextending, then you're just gonna die. I mean, it's 2v1, especially in early levels. Like, if you're level 1, you're obviously gonna get destroyed by, you know, 2 other people, unless you're, I don't even know. There are some characters in this game that I feel are a bit overpowered, and could probably 2v1 at level 1 easily. Let's see. So the game is actually almost over. I am going to be getting some kills on Annie, but from what it looks like, we only really have a minute left. Annie is definitely going to die. Maybe? No? Not right now? Yeah, this is actually really weird. It's still 6-0, but there's really only like a minute left of gameplay, so unless I get 2 kills on her, or maybe 1 on Shaco and then 1 on her. Alright, so there's the one on Shaco, and now Annie might be the last one, I'm almost sure. Unfortunately the E wasn't up, so I couldn't have pulled her, but she definitely would have died at that point. So yeah, it's really just all overextending. People just die from overextending way too much, and if there's one tip I can give to anyone, it's that do not overextend when you're playing a solo lane, because if you do, you're just gonna find yourself getting trapped with something. I actually get her with a flash right here, pull her in, and I pop my ignite on her for the kill. The tower didn't get me, luckily. And I think that was it. They're pretty much gonna surrender at this point. Final build right now. I would have gone further, but right now it's just the Black Cleaver, Dorn's Blade, no magic mantle, and the Boots of Speed. I'm not quite sure what I was going for. I know I put the Mercury treads on, but that might have been the mantle actually. Yeah, so that's basically the final build for now. There wasn't really much. So I think they're gonna GG right here and just surrender. They realize that we've already got them pushed, way too far. We got their second mid turret down, and Xin Zhao is working on the top second, so we're already beating them there. Really, we totally crushed them this entire round. We're winning 3-19 kill wise. It's 16.9k to 30.2k, which is just extreme when it comes to farm. I don't know why that exploded twice. Beats me. And yeah, 0-7 tower or turret kills. So really, we totally destroyed them in this game, and it just expresses or just elaborates on how well a team can do if you have a lot of teamwork and if you play together as a team, which is going to be the next video that I'm going to be showing you guys and putting out for you guys to look at. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. And remember, random videos, dude.